Mabuhay everyone, MARKCHES here and welcome to the channel. And for today's video, we are having a review on a brand new signature sneaker. So let's dive into it. Let's go. So guys, this is the brand new DLO one. If you're not too familiar with it, this is from Way of Wade. So of course, DLO is D'Angelo Russell, that's his nickname, and he signed with Way of Wade, of course, Dwayne Wade's brand, the sister company of Leaning. So this is his first signature sneaker. He has been wearing the Ice Blood line, but that line I'm not too fan of. So I was first very skeptical to try this, and I was really a little curious if they improved it, and surprisingly, it's very surprising. Let's start off first with the upper of the DLO one. It features a textile upper that has a lot of fusing. They're going for a very lightweight or minimal upper so that it won't be too bulky, at the same time still giving a support. So this fused mesh upper features some textile mesh in the upper toe box. So the upper toe box has like a stiff tissue paper, but it's not tissue, but still very durable. So don't be confused with that, but it has that feeling when you're touching it. And on the side, you can see that fusing all over. This kind of milky color is fused from the medial part, of course, for durability, and lateral part for lateral support and caging your foot, especially when you're doing lateral cuts. And of course, it goes through the lace loops and overlaps the lace holes on the DLO ones. Of course, it gives durability to the lacing system. Overall, the upper, I would say I'm a fan of it, even though it's nothing new, but still it works and gives you the ventilation. It's thin, but at the same time gives you that support that you need and durability on the upper. And the lacing system features a very traditional lacing system that also works, and it has this round lace loops that doesn't loosen up that quick, which is nice. The tongue has a lot of perforation in it, so very good ventilation. At the same time, very nicely padded, and it's very comfortable around your feet. And going to the back part of the sneaker, of course, the heel containment lockdown was pretty good. Surprisingly, no heel slippage here. The pillows are quite ample, but maybe a little bit more would be making it a bit more cozier, which I like, but it works and doesn't have any heel slippage, which I like. And you feel like your ankles are protected, especially on the lateral and medial part of the sneaker. So this one has some foam, but it's not too plump, it's not too thick. So, but I like it to be a little bit thicker because I like it to be that secure around my ankle and heel. But this one doesn't have that, but it still works. And no heel slippage, that's what we're aiming for. And the heel cup is internal. At the same time, this synthetic leather also gives extra support or rigidity around the heel. And of course, the carrying foam, which is the Light Foam Ultra, also goes up at the back part, giving it a little bit more caging. At the same time, the Pro Bar lock, as you can see, this butterfly shape, when you combine it, looks like a butterfly there. So it goes to the side part, give you that containment around your ankle, and even on the middle part, which for me, in terms of design purposes, really does its job. At the same time, in the technical aspect. And this really reminds me of the Tatum, which I'm not really a fan of because that shoe cannot bend at all. So not really a fan of that Tatum. And I think the DLO one made it similar, but this one works because you can bend it there, at the same time giving you that lateral support that you need. You can see this butterfly wing goes up on the forefoot and it catches your foot really nicely. And of course, on the heel, you can see it caging, and even on the medial side. And of course, it runs through the bottom part of the sneaker, which of course this one crosses. So what I like about it is similar to the Lucas. like it's a crossbar. So when you're doing a step back, which now realize that DLO also likes to do that move a lot. So this type of design of the Pro Bar lock really gives you that very responsive step back feel. And I actually tried it in a move. I was really tired already, but I tried it and it was still very responsive even though my legs were really tired. This Pro Bar design really helped out in terms of doing a step back move on the DLO one. So really good job on the design part of the DLOs. And now moving on to the cushion part of the DLO ones. Of course, the insole has this green, very typical insole from Way of Wade, which is still not too cheap, but still not that premium, but still giving you a very nice step-in comfort. And inside the shoe, it has a net strobo, which I love on shoes like this because when you're pressing it, you can feel the foam inside, which the foam of this one is also boom. And I was kind of surprised. I thought it was a little bit thicker when I was playing with them, but I think this insole also helped out in the step-in comfort. So when I'm pressing it, it's really thin in the forefoot, but surprisingly there's bounce to it when you're jumping or when you're doing some kinetic energy moves, when you're running up and down the floor and when you're about to explode for a rebound. It feels ultra responsive, especially in the forefoot. And on the heel, there's enough impact protection, but if you're comparing it to the All City 13, right from the bat, I would say the All City 13 has a thicker slab of boom foam compared to the DLO one. This is closer to the ground boom cushion. So if you like that, like a Kyrie feel, closer to the ground, ultra responsive cushion, but at the same time still giving you the bounce that you need and enough impact protection, you will surely like the setup of the cushion of the DLO one. But if you're someone who likes cushion, good bounce and great impact protection, I won't recommend this to you because of how low profile the shoe is. Now let's move on to the outsole of this sneaker. It features a rubber outsole, and this colorway is actually like brushes stroke of, I think it's a son or daughter. It says here in the box also artwork tributes to Riley Russell. I think Riley Russell is a girl. Let's check it. Riley Russell. DLOs. So Riley Russell is actually a son. It's not a girl. Not the same Riley of Steph Curry, which is a girl or a daughter. So Riley Russell is a daughter of DLO. And I really like the logo of DLO, which has a D and the loading symbol of the computer. I think that's a good design of a logo that they made. And there's the pull tab has family, and on the other side it's fearless. So very nice detail. And going back to the outsole features rubber and it's very tacky, and I played with this in a couple of the court. The first one was really pristine, so I didn't have any problems there. The second one there is a little bit dirty but still holding up. So I would say the traction is really good on the DLO one, and it has a nice curvature on the heel, so making it it has a very nice heel to toe transition too when you're running up and down the floor. And we also touched earlier the carrier foam onto the boom cushion of this cushion, which is light foam ultra, so it feels plush. It's not too stiff, so it has a very nice heel to toe transition when you're running up and down the floor on the DLO one. So overall, DLO one, I would say they are an amazing first signature sneaker, a very solid signature sneaker. So I really hope that they will continue to improve, maybe add a little bit more cushion on the DLO ones, because me personally, I like more impact protection and more bounce on my foam cushion on my sneakers, similar to the All City. Maybe if they give the same slab of boom cushion like the All City 13 here on the DLO one, this will be perfect. And a little warning, you can see the DLO one it's narrow. It's really narrow, but there's a good lateral outrigger to it and it has a very nice angle to it so that you really would prevent your foot from rolling over. But still, it's a very narrow sneaker. A regular foot like me and a narrow foot like someone else will be okay with it, but if you're wide feet, not for you at all. So narrow, but there's still space in the upper part, but on the sides, it's a narrow sneaker to have. And the price point for this, for a first signature sneaker, is very good. It's like 110 US dollars. So I got this, around 110. So that's 6,000 pesos here in the Philippines. So this is the DLO 1. And the weight of this, I weighed it earlier. It's around, on my size, US 11, it's around 390. So very light sneaker. So really nice signature sneaker. First signature sneaker rather for DLO. Good job. I really like the design of it. It has what you need on a basketball sneaker, at the same time not overdoing it for a first sig sneaker. So yeah, this is the DLO 1. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. Hit me a comment down below. I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.